there and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this Football Manager 2021 series, An America's Adventure. I'm sorry it's been ages since we last were in this series. It's been a rough few weeks, so yeah, things have just been on the back burner a little while, but hopefully we are back. Today we are taking on Junior and Independiente Santa Fe in the Clausura. You can see we are currently second. Junior, our first opponent's 16th, and then the big one, Independiente Santa Fe, who are currently third. And at the end of the last video, I did say we were going to do these matches against Medellin, but it ended up being a bit of a damp squib of a video. I recorded it, but I think by the time we got to the second game against Medellin, I think we ended up needing double figures against them, and we needed another team to lose, and in the end it just didn't happen, and it was in fact Junior who went through. So I'm not actually sure if did they win it. I think they must have won it. Yes, they beat Millonarios in the final, so well done to Junior, today's first opponents, and obviously the opponents we played in the last episode. After this, I think I'm going to fire through all the way until we've got a double header here against Alianza Petrolera in the Clausura, and then the Copa Colombia second round. So the idea is that we go away and do the first leg, and then hopefully it'll be an interesting second leg. So that is the plan, but we'll get to that. We do have, before we get to this, we do have some transfers to catch up on. So we have brought 4 players in. Some of these were already arranged when I'd taken over the club. So we've got Ignacio Ramirez, who's coming from Liverpool de Montevideo, where he had nearly 1 in 2 strike rate. Looks alright, looks solid enough, looks like he'll do us a decent enough job. Juan David Rodriguez is a 19-year-old midfielder that we have brought in from La Equidad on a freebie as well, end of contract job. Looks like he's got some really good attributes, could be very, very promising. Proti, Ihiel Proti, looks like a decent looking attacker, can play a number of positions. I quite like the look of him as a striker, so that's probably where we're going to play him. And then Orlando Arroyo has come in, a 15-year-old who I'd like the look of from Jaguares. We've paid 300k for him, but looks like he's got a bit of potential about him, so he's obviously one for the future. In terms of players going out, Adrian Ramos has gone to Depor in Spain, and Robert Lara, he went to Medellin, as it goes. Never looked like he was going to succeed with us. Right, so we were sticking with this little narrow diamond formation type thing. It's going all right at the minute. Jesus Cabrera has been one of our best players, but he's looking tired, and I'm just wondering if we could maybe give him a rest. Could even maybe put Proti there, and then have Bataya up front. We could try that, and we can always change it. So it's debuts for a couple of these guys. We'll give the number 12 to Proti, and he likes a number 9, but Juan David Perez has it at the moment, and I don't even know who that is. As I say, it's been a while. We shall worry about it another time. Right, here we go then. Away at Junior. Come on, come on, come on. Seeing if oh, Thomas Fernandez they've got. Okay, he's a player that I've had on a few South American saves. Comes from Boca, I think. Right. Great opportunity to show everyone that they've been right to praise you. Transfer is open. New signings are always likely, aren't they? Right, we're at home in this game, so it should be a win. Let's have a look at the well, we'll have the match stats up because we're only 4 or 5 games in. It's not really important to have the league table or anything up at the moment, I don't think. And we're a goal down early on. We went a goal down in our last game and ended up winning 3-1 with a very, very good second half performance. That's a really good header though. And we're a goal down after 6 minutes. Good start, boys. Good start. Another highlight down at our end of the pitch. Arrieta's headed that away. But we're still on the defensive. Sandoval, Villafara. Oh, Sandoval's in. Good save. Oh, and we managed to prevent the corner. Oh, we don't need to be seeing that. Don't need to be seeing that. Come on. We're not creating a thing here at the minute. Not even getting a touch of the ball. And, oh, probably should be 2. I think he hit the post on that first one, didn't he? And then he unselfishly squared it, and there was no one there for him. Yeah, hits the post. I mean, if he hits that, he's got a reasonable chance of scoring. Oh, God, come on. It's 2-0. And it's deserved. They've absolutely destroyed us. They have come out of the blocks and they have just annihilated us. It was flicked on and it's an easy finish. And we're not even... I mean, they've had 68% of the ball. They've had all the shots. Come on. Here's Protti. Torres. Back to the keeper. Wasn't that a corner for us? And we're all the way back with our keeper. And an aimless pass down the line when you know we haven't got any wingers. This is going to be 3. Oh, he's just hooked it wide. Highlights are coming. Right, come on, Arrieta. Let's get a goal back. That's better. Arrieta. Oh, Ramirez in all kinds of space to score on his debut. And we are back in it. And it's not disease. But it almost seems like they've raced into a 2-0 lead and have just dropped. They're not really attacking us like they were in the first 15, 16 minutes of the game when they got their goals. So maybe there's something there that we can get now. I'm going to drop it in courage just to try and fire them up a little bit. Here's Sierra, Ramirez. Already got a goal on his debut. He's lost the ball though. Segovia. Carrascal. Back to the keeper. See, this I like. We do some nice passing moves. And then give it away. But it just seems, sometimes there seems to be no cutting edge. Maybe it's enganche, I don't know. I've never used one before. And that is a terrible, terrible goal. And Junior, 3-1 up on our patch. I'm not happy with this at all. It's a well-worked goal. But it's... I mean, how can you leave that much space at your near post, keeper? And we still only have one shot on goal. Graterol plays it into midfield. Higuita looking for Nacho Ramirez. Ochoa on the overlap. Sierra whips the ball in, and it's 3-2. It's Christian Higuita. Come on. That's a good counter-attack goal. That was decent. Ochoa decided to come inside rather than go down the line, but he gave it to Sierra. And a brilliant controlled volley on the side foot from Higuita. That could so easily have ended up in the top corner of the stand, not the net. So it's a little bit better now. I mean, we're still not in this game. And I am going to tear strips. Far from pleased. Far from pleased. Is there anyone having a real stinker of a game? Carlos Sierra's been booked. Don't think Proti's playing particularly well. But I think we'll keep it going for now. What I am going to do is I'm going to drop an instant encourage. Try and get them fired up at the start of this half. I mean, there's no way this should be 3-2. We've had 2 shots on goal. I mean, as it stands, if we get anything out of this game, it will be a huge, huge robbery. Right, Carlos Sierra's looking really bad. He's been booked as well. Who can we bring on for him? Carmona? Yeah, he's fit. That's good. Higuita also could possibly do with coming off. I'm going to bring Quinones on for Batalla and put Proti up front. Corner to defend, it's headed away, it's going to come straight back in. Oh, you knew it was coming. It's a brilliant hit, but you knew it was coming. And they do deserve it. We've just not shown up. We have just not shown up. It's so frustrating. It's really annoying, isn't it? Sometimes you get a tactic and it's lovely and it works, and then sometimes the next game is just trash. Absolute trash. I mean, how have we only had 2 shots on goal? What are they doing? I mean, we're playing a higher defensive line, but they haven't really got in behind us that often, have they? I've got it set to hit early crosses, but I might do work the ball into the box instead. It was hit early crosses because obviously the fullbacks get forward and then you want them to cross. Slightly more direct, higher tempo. Can't really have it on play out of defence if you're on slightly more direct, I wouldn't have thought. Maybe that's a problem. Play for set pieces should always be an option. I would probably say dribble less because we haven't got wingers. See if that does anything. Of course, if it does, and we suddenly get something out of the game, which isn't going to happen because it's made no impact whatsoever, then I would have to be scrolling back through to this video to screenshot the tactic. It's got to be a berate. You're not in the... How have we still only had 2 shots on goal? What formation is Junior playing? A 4-2-3-1. We just cannot get anywhere near them. We're just not in the game. We never have been. It shouldn't be 4-2. It should be about 5 or 6-0. So good ball from Carrascal to Arrieta. Oh, and Ramirez. What happened there? Well, it's counted as a shot on target, I suppose. But that's a shocking, shocking performance. Really bad performance. And they should have done us. They really should have done us a lot more than that. I'm throwing my water bottle. Absolutely disgusted at that. Really am. And I'm not even doing a post-match. Not even doing that. Doesn't bode well, does it? For a trip to second place, Santa Fe. Right, let's see what we can do here then. I'm going to stick with the same tactic. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll see. This is the team that we're going with. This is what the assistant suggested, you know, a day or two before the game. And I just thought, why not? Let's try it. Let's see. Can't do any worse than my teams, can it? It's 7 changes in total from the last game. So yeah, let's see how it goes. We probably won't win. But you never know. You never know, do you? I didn't think we'd lose at home to Junior, so yeah. Stuff happens, doesn't it? How are you approaching the task of breaching the Primera Clausuras? Ugh. Really, best defence. And the 4th in the form table. Come on then. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. So that could be interesting. Here we go. First highlights for us. And it's off the line. Was that Carlos Cortez with the header? That would have been a lovely start. That was unlucky. I mean, I suppose, on the face of it, why is that not counted as a shot on goal? When it was clearly off the line. It hasn't even counted as a shot on goal. Yeah, I suppose, on the face of it, a point out of this game would be decent, because it's away from home. We're bossing the possession at the minute. Yet we're doing absolutely diddly with it. I found this club particularly difficult. I really have. And we could be a goal down here. Valdez has dragged it wide. That's a terrible miss. Terrible miss. Yeah, I mean, I found it very, very difficult to connect with this team, if I'm being honest. Like Nacional, I loved. I'm not saying I regret leaving. But yeah, I've just found it really hard to connect to this team. So I might start looking for Club 3, possibly. We'll see. So ball's played forward, and Proti could be in. Oh, and he scored. Really good finish from Michel Proti. And he's got his first goal in his second appearance. And it's... I mean, that is a brilliant, brilliant pass. It has to be said. And he's hit it with his left foot. I assume he is left-footed. Scouted him thoroughly. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. It would put us up to second. Looks like it would drop Santa Fe down a couple of places by the look of it. It's not a very interesting game though. Has to be said. But I will shithouse a 1-0 all day long. Not a problem with that. What we got going on then? Junior losing. Oh, of course they are. We're going to have teams with a couple of games in hand on us, so but they don't look like they're going to be able to catch us though, really, does it? So, no, our double press space. I haven't given them a team talk. Ah! Our double press to space bar. God damn it. Come on. We are the slightly better team, I think. In terms of passes completed, things like that. Love the second goal. And we've got it. And it's Danny Rosero. Goal and an assist. And he joins Proti on 1 goal for the club. Lovely delivery from John Arias. And Rosero heads in. So this formation... possibly better suited to being away from home, maybe? Maybe we could come up with something new for at home. Right, 20 minutes to go. This is going to be a huge win if we get it. Junior have equalised in their game. Arias has been booked. A lot of tired looking players though. Going to bring Jesus Cabrera on for Higuita and then put Tavera back in centre mid, and Cabrera, who's been tired, he sat out the last game. He was on the bench, but he sat out the last game, so I'm happy to bring him on for a little bit now. The rest I'm not that fussed about changing, to be honest. Goal and assist for a centre-back. Love that. Absolutely love that. Tavera's struggling. No, it's not. Oh, he's 1 yellow card away from suspension. Okay. Oh, if this goes 3-0, we're in dreamland, boys. Cross it goes. Tavera saw him making the run, but he couldn't get over the ball. and he's headed it over. But I think at 2-0 with 10 to go, we can probably make those last couple of changes. In fact, is it only 3 we can do? I'm not sure. Murillo's definitely going to have to come off. And, okay, yeah, we'll give Cabezas some minutes. Who else shall we bring on? Do you know what? Arias can come off just because he's been booked. Can drop a little praise in there now. Because we're 2-0 up. 5 minutes to go. Junior have turned it around and are winning in their game against Patriotas now. Well, it's been a solid professional away performance. But he's offside. He is offside. Didn't even check that. Didn't even need to. Didn't see a replay of it. He was just clearly offside. Love that. Oh, we're going to see it now. I mean, he is. He's miles off. That's it. 2-0. Job done. Good way to recover from that horrible home performance. Brilliant, brilliant result. Gonna have to single out Danny Rosero. Goal and an assist. Proud of your domination, babe. That was spectacular. Let's get to this. I'm going to do, funnily enough, I'm going to do the post-match interview now. Goal from Danny Rosero. Oh, only one question. Lovely. So that's pretty good. As I say, Junior, with that win and a couple of games in hand, they could get up above us. Bucaramanga, they could if they won them both, but at some point they're probably going to play each other, aren't they? The teams with 4 games are probably going to end up playing each other. Right, so yes, that's it. In and out, nice, quick, simple, horrific home defeat. Very, very positive away win. Definitely, I think. Let me know what you think. I reckon I'm going to have to jump on the tactics here and have a look for a home one, maybe. Because we're not blowing teams away at home. The home form's all right. Where are Bucaramanga in the league? Bucaramanga are 8th. Maybe I'll try it one more time. We've got 3 away games coming up before Union Magdalena, who we should be able to win regardless. But yeah, I'm going to play a bunch of games now, and the plan is, it'll all depend on the first leg, but the plan is to do this Alianza Petrolera double header in the next episode. So yeah, come back and join me for that. As always, smash a like on this one for me, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications so you'll never miss an episode of any series, and I will see you very, very soon for another video. Thank you very much for watching.